Hello folks, welcome to Lexi IAS Academy. In this video, we will be discussing a current affair topic presented to you by your faculty, Sushma Devi. So what is the topic that we will be looking into today? Saudi Arabia to impose a visa ban on 14 countries including India. Why is it doing such a thing and why now, especially in your period of Hajj? Now, in this video, we will be seeing as to what is the relevance of it to your UPSC, that is your GS paper 1 and GS paper 2. We will also be seeing as to why is it in use. We will be seeing about the 5 pillars of Islam, importance of your Kaaba stone. So, a lot more on this we will be discussing. Alright, let's get into the video. Look at this. Saudi Arabia visa ban of 2025. According to multiple media reports, countries like India, Bangladesh and Pakistan will be subjected to Saudi Arabia's visa ban. Before we get any further, we have a small announcement from Lexi IAS Academy, wherein if you have to realize your dream of UPSC civil service examinations, then look no further ahead. You have found the right one-stop destination, that is your Lexi IAS Academy. Why do I call it a one-stop destination? Be it from your prelims to your interview, you are handheld and hand-guided throughout each stage of the preparation, irrespective of which background you are educationally, be it with respect to arts, science, commerce. You do not have to worry about it because Lexi IAS Academy first offers you a foundational NCRT course, prepares you in your bedrock of foundation, and then brings in your advanced classes. We provide mock test series, mains answer writing, interview mock panels. All of these are provided alongside your personal mentorship, and to make sure throughout the journey you have your personal attention mentorship, we have strictly set the class limit to be 40 member per limit, and the classes registration are open. Complete details are present in the description box below. Do check that out. If at all you want to see how the classes are, you can schedule a class in the offline, or you can go to Lexi IAS mobile application and have instant access to a demo class. Alright. Now, for those of you who are writing prelims 2025, Lexi IAS Academy has come up with free all India mock prelims test. Do make yourself available for the take the test and see where do you stand in the preparation and make the necessary changes. Now, coming back to the topic. Why has Saudi Arabia put a temporary ban on its visas? See, as usual, I will tell it to you like a story. You listen to it like a story. Hajj pilgrimage is considered one of the most holiest things and also one of the most mandatory things to be carried out by Muslims throughout the world who have to be both physically and financially prepared to take part in a Hajj pilgrimage at least once in their lifetime. This is in the holy city of Mecca in your Saudi Arabia. See, the words are used physically prepared as well as financially prepared because it involves standing for a long period of time, walking for a long period of time. You have to be physically prepared. And also, this is such an important pilgrimage, so much so that a lot of people will come together. That is, Muslims throughout the world, irrespective of any differences, will come, will stand, and will offer their utmost sincere prayers and dedication and feel that oneness with God or Allah without any discrimination, rich, poor, no such thing. Everyone stands equal in front of God. So, this brings in a huge number of people. The very last year, what happened was it led to a lot of stampedes, extreme heat, death toll also raises. To keep a tab on those and to control the crowd, see, last year, Hajj pilgrimage pe, a stampede had happened. It was for two reasons. One, the crowd was too large, and second was unregistered Hajj pilgrimages, that is pilgrims, had come in large number also. So this time to curb that as well as to maintain the masses to avoid these kind of stampedes, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia has put a temporary ban on the issue of your visas or issuance of Umrah business and family visit visas until mid of June 2025. That is at the end of Hajj. The last day to apply for the visas will be somewhere around your April 13th. They have also added that if at all you are not registered, then this will invoke severe fine as well as imprisonment. So they are trying to do a main thing of crowd control, and this whatever we are calling, they have put a ban on or a temporary ban on visas is only up until the end of your Hajj pilgrimage. Again, a lot of the 14 countries have been listed. We'll see what those countries are. The pilgrims are feeling a little bit saddened that this temporary ban is there. That is which marks the end of Hajj pilgrimage. Now, Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman has held that we will have to bring in adequate measures to make sure that the last year stampede doesn't happen this year. So why have they bought in this temporary visa ban? That is more of suspension, you can think, only for this period of time. That is until the end of your Hajj pilgrimage. To manage overcrowding and to prevent individuals into performing Hajj without proper registration. Okay? Now, this was last year's stampede. The stampede was again due to extreme heat and a lot of people. So, what is the last day for people to apply for the visa? That is your April 13, 2025. Now, the new changes that your Saudi Arabia government has also brought in is to provide digital Hajj and Umrah guides so that the people can follow safe and legal pilgrimage procedures at the same point of time. The guide is provided in 16 languages. The countries which are having this temporary visa ban is India, Pakistan, Bangladesh. You can see the list of countries. And if anyone who comes in as without registered Hajj pilgrims, then they will face a 5-year ban on entering Saudi Arabia and a fine of this much amount. Now, we will discuss more about your Hajj pilgrimage. See, it is in your holy city of Mecca in Saudi Arabia. One main important thing about your Hajj, see, irrespective of where you are, one thing if this signifies, it is universal brotherhood and equality. When I say equality, how? In the Islam's sayings, one of the most important pillars, there are 5 important pillars in Islam, which says for daily prayers, 5 times ka prayers. It is done facing the direction of your Mecca. Look at this. And it is said that all physically able people, at least once in their lifetime, while securing their finances, should go visit Hajj, Mecca. It is on the Islamic month of Dua al Hijjah. It is on the 12th and final month of the Islamic calendar. What are the 5 pillars of Islam? Faith, that is your faith in the oneness of God. Prayer, performing the prayer 5 times a day. Charity, you will give a portion of one's wealth. Fasting during the holy month of Ramadan. Pilgrimage to the holy city of Mecca. Understanding? Now we will see how is Hajj pilgrimage promoted by India. The nodal ministry here is Ministry of Minority Affairs. it tries to see in your 2023 and all, it tried to reduce the amount which will be borne by the pilgrims, which almost reduced the fare by almost 50,000 rupees in Indian currency. How do they make sure on the implementation of your Hajj pilgrimage? Through your Ministry of Minority Affairs, controls it through your Hajj Committee of India, or if it is duly approved by Hajj group organizers. Yeah. Now, in your 2023, India and Saudi Arabia signed a bilateral agreement on Hajj 2023, which said that 1,75,000 Indian Hajj pilgrims will be participating, and this was the largest in the history. And especially post your pandemic and all, so Saudi Arabia tried to bring back its level back to the pre-COVID levels. So this is an important thing. Now we will come to discuss one of the most things. What is the importance of Hajj? First and foremost, it houses the holy Kaaba, of the first places of worship built by Prophet Abraham and his son Ishmael for prayer of the one God Allah. When you go to Hajj, what are the rituals or what are the things that you will perform there? First and foremost, Ihram and Talbiya, that is first Ihram, you will wear simple white clothes. Then you will declare your intention to perform the Hajj. Then you will take the Tawaf where you will walk 7 times around the Kaaba, which is the most holy place with regard to your Islam. It's one of the most holiest places of worship for your one God, that is your Allah. Now here you have to be walking 7 times in the counterclockwise direction to showcase your respect, devotion, sacrifice, understanding. And then wherein you walk 7 times back and forth, which will mark the 7 times which was walked by between your 7 hills of Safa and Mara by your prophet Abraham's wife Hagar in search of water for Ishmael, for her son Ishmael. Then you stand at Arafat, wherein you stand and pray and you reflect on your importance of more of specifically Hajj pilgrimage. If one thing you have to do, it is your spiritual connection with God, irrespective of anything. Then you spend the night at Muzdahilaf. Then you throw pebbles at Zamrat, which means why are you throwing pebbles? First and foremost, at that point of time, when Prophet Abraham was trying to listen or carry out the commands which was given by Allah, the devil or the Satan kept on trying to interfere. So to ward away the Satan, he throws pebbles. So this is a symbolizing of throwing away or throwing pebbles at the Satan, or throwing pebbles or trying to keep us away from the sins to be committed in the daily lives, to keep us away from the path of sin. So these are all the symbolisms which showcase more than just a religious thing, also how the society should be or how a person should conduct themselves, to what level one person can go to showcase his devotion, his sacrifice, understanding. And then it involves with animal sacrifice, and last it is shared between the poor and needy. Then at last it shows your shaving or cutting of hair, which is the last step. Okay, this is with regarding to your Hajj pilgrimage. Now if you like our content, subscribe to our channel, hit the like button and share it along with your friends. Thank you.